Welcome Limitless van fans. Today I am super excited to show you our latest build to roll off the shop floor. This is Winston Van Go. This is a very packed, full custom build, has a bunch of really cool features I'm excited to show you. And we better get started because it's about to pour on us here in the Pacific Northwest. So let's get started. All right, starting off on the exterior, we have, for the first time ever, installed a Flatline Van Company bumper. I'm super excited about this bumper. It has a really nice fit and finish. It gives extra clearance for the big tires that we put on this van as well. It goes really nicely with the Ruby lights that we like to install. We fitted up with a big Warn winch and of course a Factor 55 Ultra hook. Really strong quality components. Also, there's nice little slots cut out perfectly for Baja Design squadron lights. So this bumper system is gonna light up the night. Moving on the driver's side of the van, you can look at the Van Compass 6.3 suspension kit we installed. Huge upgrade having these Baja inverted rally struts. It gives these heavier vans real stability, so they handle really well. Our shop is located in the gorge, really windy roads, really windy days. The van rides super stable, on road and off road. So big time improvement when it comes to quality handling. This is fitted up with big 295 tires, our Agile off-road wheels. Also, this van, as you probably immediately noticed, is not a normal color from Mercedes. We got this wrapped, it's a full van wrap, and we also put a ceramic coating on this. So that's gonna extend the life of your wrap. It's gonna last longer in the sun and the elements. Also, it makes washing your van a lot easier. Bugs, road grime, they're gonna wash off a lot easier than if it wasn't ceramic coated. So that's another nice benefit of ceramic coating. Moving here, we have our Limitless van side ladder and our accessory panel. So this is really great for installing max tracks, accessory fuel tanks, water, whatever you want. We usually put max tracks up here. This van will be getting it soon. What's nice about this side ladder, which you've seen in our previous videos, is they're really nice flat stair rungs. So it's gonna be really safe going up there. And it has a really unique look to it as well. So it'll be the only thing like this on the road, which is what we like about this. In the rear, our rear suspension has the Opti-Rate springs from Van Compass as well, so it holds the weight a lot better. And it has our dual bypass shocks in the rear as well. Suspension is key, and we address suspension on all of our vehicles before we even start our build. Also here in the back of our van, our customer opted to go with the Agency 6 storage lockers. I love these. We've installed them in a lot of vans so far. It's a great way to store dirty things, chain lube, your oil that you might have, or even things like bungee cords or straps, tie downs. Nice, safe way to store your stuff there. And at the back of the van, it's an impressive sight. We have OWL components on the back here. So we have our OWL rear tire carrier and ladder. Very safe and beefy, looks really nice. Passenger side, we installed our OWL Monster Box. It's a really nice quality box with great hardware. Gas strut, nice latches. You can store a lot of cool things in here. It has a shelf, 2 shelves that are adjustable. Also on the rear, we installed from Flare Space these 2 windows, which are nice. So you can actually open these windows from the inside. We had the panels paint matched and wrapped. Gives a little bit more natural light in there for the customer, and ventilation as well. So it's nice to have those. Up at the top, we have our Limitless van pull-up bar. So if you're on the road, you can get out and do some pull-ups. And then we have a CA-tuned rear bumper with Baja Design squadron lights. Has a nice step for getting into the back of the van as well. We love this rear bumper. All right, on the passenger side of the van, we have a Fiamma awning up top. They're very strong, and being here in the Pacific Northwest, it's often windy. So I like the manual awning. You can stake it into the ground. Or you can put magnetic mounts on the side of the van that are really sturdy as well. So this is a great awning system for that. Also, there are bump outs we use from Van Speed. Gives you a lot more sleeping space, east to west in the van. And that will lead us to the interior of the van. So we're gonna take the van into the shop, out of the weather, and I can give you a good tour of everything that's going on in this van. Follow me. All right, now we can check out the inside of this van. First thing you'll notice are the Sprintech amp steps. These are really nice steps because it drops down real far. It's a really tall van, so people like me can step into the van nice and easy. It's a nice solid step, so it's safe. Also, it tucks away far under the van, so it's not going to be damaged as easily as some other options could. Also, on the exterior from this side, you'll be able to see our drop-down table. Nice hardware where it's all hidden. You don't see anything other than a nice 1/8 inch reveal. We have one of our 2 airports here. We have a backlit custom metal trim for our floor. And before we get into the van, you can kind of see another nice large storage area our customer wanted for shoes, something easy to access. All right, let's head on in. Okay, so first in this van, this is the first time we've done an interior setup like this. Winston Van Go is for a married couple, just the 2 of them that are going to be traveling with their little French bulldog, Maisie, super cute dog. So we made this van tailored to that in mind. So this is a single dinette. What is unique about this single dinette, it is only half of our double dinette. Mind-blowing, I know. But essentially, it still has the hidden wet bath function. So the toilet hides under this when it's not in use. This is a nice bench seat for 1 person. The seats in the front can swivel around. So you have a nice table, a seat that can service both of the owners of the van. What's also cool about this table is it has a magnetic strip in it for our magnetic wine glasses. What I like about these wine glasses is you're not going to be able to easily knock this over. We like to make use of these magnets as much as possible. All right, what's really cool about this single dinette is this elevated floor. So in this space, we had to make room for our tray that holds our toilet. So it slides in and out of here. But also we made space for Maisie, their dog, to have some nice storage for her food and water. In the front, there's a nice flat space that we made for Maisie's dog bed, and underneath that, some hidden storage as well. Towards the front of the van that are worth mentioning, first we have our 2-tier shelf. Has a lot of storage compartments in here. Really safe, really sturdy. We also have mounted the GOST overland security system on the exterior of the van and one on the interior as well. Everything will be monitored at all times. The hard drives are mounted and stored up here as well. That along with the Starlink, if you wanted a cloud data system, cloud backup, that's available. In the front of the van, we have 2 Shieldman Vario F seats. It has seat heating and it also has the new ClimaCool option, so seat cooling as well. We have a Alpine dual audio system. When you're driving down the road and you want to listen to music, you can use the power coming from your chassis battery. When you get to the campsite, you flip a switch. Now you're powering your music system, your 2 big subwoofers from your auxiliary batteries in the back. So you can have music at the campsite that lasts a lot longer. On the passenger side, we have a big galley, nice cooktop and surface. This has a flip up counter extension, has nice little storage that we normally do for cutting boards, so you don't have to scratch your Corian counters. Has a dual induction burner, lots of storage going all the way down. We have big storage compartments there, and over here on this side we have Inhabit DesignWorks foam inserts. Cuts down on any noise and vibration when you're going down the road, which can be super annoying. The customer also decided to have 2 faucets, one for washing dishes. The other is dedicated to drinking water that's connected to a really high quality filter from Guzzle H2O. They're here local. It's carbon filtered. It's also LED blue light filtered. So quality water filtration in this van, which is crucial. Above it, we have our open shelf with custom cups from Yeti, and then a nice backsplash as well. So when you're cooking, you're not going to be getting grease or whatever on your fabric walls. We also have in this van a 3-in-1 microwave, air fryer, and convection oven, which is really nice. And it fits in a relatively small space, which is what I love about this microwave. So super convenient for cooking. All right, on the driver's side, starting from the front, we have our Limitless van custom shower. This is an aluminum shower body with a stainless steel base. And this base is all one piece, and it goes all the way under this dinette. So any water that hits the ground and splashes all hits that base. It's not going to be able to splash out or go anywhere other than into the drain. So for reference, people are always curious about the size of the shower. I'm 5'10", so by no means super tall, but there's still 2 inches above me. This is 30 inches wide, 24 inches deep. It's a good size shower for van life. And this is our wrap-on Trekker, so a really quality toilet as well. You do your business, you push the flush button, and it seals it up into these little baggies that are totally smell-proof that you can dispose of. On the bottom, we have a really large pantry. Right above this, a really nice closet. And one of my favorite new fridges that we've been using a lot, this Isotherm 140. It's a really tall, somewhat narrow fridge, and it's contoured like the shape of a van. So it actually is really space efficient, and it comes with a nice freezer as well. We use our custom laminate to match the interior of our van as well, so it fits in nicely. Something really special about this van is we have secret cabinetry as well that is hidden. You can see what that is for. And there is a biometric lock on that as well. Last on the driver's side is our bedside cabinet. Just a lot more storage all the way up and down. You can see there's integrated step to get into your bed as well. Before we move to the back of the van, I just wanted to point out our Garmin Core control system set up by Artec, which you love. So we have one control panel up here. This is removable. You can bring it around the van, use it where you want. You can control all of your switching, and you can monitor everything that's going on in your van as well. Look at your solar, your battery intake, output, control your whole HVAC system as well, whether that's your hydronic, heat. This van has heated flooring as well, so you control your heated flooring here. And it has a rooftop AC unit from Cruise & Comfort, which we love. They're super powerful, and they look really good on the exterior of the van too. We can go up there and show that to you later. And then lastly, ventilation for our MaxxAir fans as well. So a lot of power in this Garmin Core unit. All of our exterior lighting, plumbing, all controlled right here. Also, this is the mirror of another screen. It's nice to have this one in the back so you don't have to get up when you're sleeping. Now in the back of the van, a couple of unique things that we have in here is we have this really nice skylight or roof hatch. So you can pop this open and you can actually climb up to the roof deck from your bed. It also has built-in nightshade or a built-in bug screen as well. Like that a lot. And then in the back, we have a rear open shelf, which is gonna be really practical for storing whatever knickknacks you have that you want near your bed. And what I like about these lights are, these are Lilu lights. It has the option for red light or just normal white light. Showing you a little bit of the functionality of our bed. We can lift this panel of our bed. It has two different positions. Serves a couple of purposes. One, you can reach into this garage area easily. Easy to lift up and put down. And then you also have access to your water cabinet from up here. And on the driver's side, you'll have access to electrical components as well. All of our vans that have a partition now have this removable partition included in it, which I think is really nice. A partition is nice because it kind of separates your, your fun garage toys that could be dirty and stinky, from this nice living area. But it's not always practical to have a partition if you want to have like your SUPs stored in here or anything that's longer. So what we did is we created a removable partition where you can just pull this up and get this out of here for days where you don't want this in the way. What I love about these rear doors are the CA Vans stop stay struts. It's really nice because it's safe. So if the wind gust comes, and what normally would happen is blow these big heavy doors, these struts keep that safe. It opens nice and slow and controlled. On the rear door, we have the Rover Vans Vandermoon cargo panels, which are really nice. You can store all sorts of gear in here. And then looking into the garage, we have our electrical cabinet. This is a 10 kilowatt hour van. It has all Victron components, 2 big Victron batteries, and our water cabinet with built-in Alpine subs back here. Our Rixon's hydronic system is going to be housed, so you can service any of your Rixons inside of that compartment up there. And down here is our stainless steel 40-gallon freshwater tank that has baffles inside of it. So 40 gallons of water is a lot of weight moving back and forth in a van, so we put 3 baffles inside as well. Underneath the van is our gray tank. It's about 20 gallons. We piped a glycol line through that gray tank, so it's not gonna freeze in the wintertime. So if you have your heat on in the van, you also have your glycol heat running through the gray tank as well, making sure that won't freeze on you in the winter. One of the other really cool functions about this bed is that it can flip up into a Murphy style bed as well. So you can flip this whole thing up, attach it, and be able to walk all the way through your van as well. We have a really large pull-out garage tray with heavy-duty glides for your mountain bikes or carrying large suitcases when you're traveling. We did install multiple solar controllers because we have the ability to plug in solar from the outside of the van. At the very front of the roof rack, we have this Onyx 6 Baja Designs light bar, which is really good. It goes really well with our low profile roof rack. This is our low profile roof rack, but you can still see tons of space to walk around on, even with this 85-liter Roam box, which is worth opening up for you guys to see. There is a ton of storage in here. Comes with all these really nice packs, being that the customers of this van are going to be living in it full time. Having a box like this is a smart move. Then we have our Max Air fan here. All of our vans have the Max Air fan. Moving back, the big Gen 3 Starlink. Moving further back, we have our Cruiseling Comfort rooftop unit. I really like these. It blows very cold air very fast. And it has a really nice heavy-duty aluminum shroud on the top. That looks really good with our powder coat. So we'll be using these a lot more in our builds. And then at the very back, we have our roof hatch and skylight. So you can see how this is all laid out on our 170 Sprinter with still room to spare for sitting. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around and following me on this very long van tour. I hope you appreciated it. This was a van that was super exciting for our team to build. If you are interested in building a van like this, please reach out, call us, and of course, like and subscribe, and you can get all of our content and see all the cool builds we get to do. All right, thank you.